It's a good way to open a show. Just tell everybody not to leave.
Yeah.
The lines of you are written on my skin, and I read you in the mirror every day. The lines upon my face have let you in, yet another sad reminder of a love that went astray. And if this was wrong, I don't want to be right. And at the end of every long and lonely night, I will say, please don't go. Say you'll stay. There's nowhere left to run. There's nothing left to say. We both know there's no way to undo what has been done, to go back to yesterday. The true words are the hardest words to hear, and there's nothing truer than the last goodbye. Still I keep waiting for you to appear. I'm still hoping that maybe this love won't turn out to be a lie. And there's 1,000 words I wish that I could say before the 1,000th time I watch you walk away. Please don't go. Say you'll stay. There's nowhere left to run. There's nothing left to say. We both know there's no way to undo what has been done, to go back to yesterday. Yesterday. And it's hard to think of you as a mistake, but without the give, there's nothing I can take. Please don't go. Say you'll stay. There's nowhere left to run. There's nothing left to say. We both know there's no way to undo what has been done, to go back to yesterday. Please don't go. Say you'll stay. We both know there's no way to undo what has been done, to go back to yesterday. Yesterday. Can't go back to yesterday, so you might as well stay. Please don't go.
All right, Carrie Cooley live on Cumberland Country, WCHQ 100.9 FM. Very, very beautiful song. I want to encourage you guys that if you have a question or a comment for Carrie, I've just posted a picture of her performing here on my Facebook page, CJ Cumberland. So you can, put a comment there. Do you want to remind you guys we have the whole lineup of social media outlets here at Crescent Hill Radio. We have a Twitter tag. It's at WCHQFM. An Instagram, WCHQFM. And, of course, you can go to Facebook /Crescent Hill Radio to find our page. So, Carrie, I want to ask you about your influences more as a performer. And we're going to get into some writing later. But before I do that, what does Carrie Cooley listen to when she just wants to enjoy music?
I love Ella Fitzgerald.
Okay.
She's just, I don't think there's anybody better as far as singers go. I also love Patty Griffin. She just gets me.
Right.
And Grant Lee Phillips. I love him. And Gilmore Girls is coming back out. I'm so excited because he's going to be on the show.
Good deal. So what when I say your influence as a performer, I mean, who did you stand in front of the mirror emulating with the hairbrush when you were little? Was it Olivia Newton-John from Grease?
No, it was Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And Billy Joel.
Did you have the glove?
No, I didn't. Thank God. I don't think anybody would let me have a glove, but apparently my siblings' tennis tournaments, I would go around and sing Thriller for everybody.
Oh, yeah?
When I was 5 or 6.
Well, that's, Michael Jackson was a heck of a singer for sure. You know what? We're going to get into the writing here in a little bit because I want to save a whole segment for the writing. How long have you been? You said you moved from, or you were from Wichita. You went to school in Tallahassee and then came to Louisville. How long have you been in the local area?
I moved here in June.
Okay, so not that long. What do you think of the local scene compared to Wichita and Tallahassee? Is there much of a local music scene in Wichita?
There actually is a pretty good and really supportive music scene in Wichita, and I was so grateful to have met a bunch of songwriters. There's a songwriter circle at this little sandwich bar called the Artichoke once a month, and everybody would get together, and everybody was very supportive when you had gigs. The other musicians would be out.
Sure.
And there are some places to play, so it was nice.
Well, you mentioned Tallahassee, and Tallahassee's a little inland. I lived actually for about 7 years in the panhandle of Florida, Pensacola, that area. And, you heard a lot of Jimmy Buffett. And what's the scene like in Tallahassee?
There's a surprising amount of bluegrass that happens.
Okay.
And there's bluegrass everywhere. Most of the time, if I went out to hear some live music, it'd be some sort of bluegrass something or other, or a cover band.
Right. Oh, okay. The local scene. I mean, you're getting your feet wet here in the local scene. Mm-hmm. What do you think of it?
I think there are a lot of talented songwriters here, and a lot of talented singers also. I was really pleasantly surprised because honestly, I've gone to a lot of open mics and they're not necessarily always my favorite thing to do.
Right.
But here,